Hello there and welcome to today's video. And today we are going to Khao Yai National Park. We're just going to a place called Nakhon Nayok, which is on the outskirts. So we're going to stay there tonight and we're going to do some hiking in this area. So at the moment we're just at Morche minibus terminal. And if you're coming out here, guys, if you're going anywhere north of Thailand, you're going to be coming to either this one or the main bus terminal. So just check which one you need, because even though they're across the road from each other, it's like a little bit annoying getting between them. So if it's mainly short journeys, you'll be going here. And then longer journeys, you're probably going to go to the main bus terminal. So the bus is coming in about 10 or 15 minutes. We've made an early start today, so it's only about 9 o'clock now. So hopefully we'll get there pretty early and have a full day. So if you're taking a lot of the short haul journeys, guys, in Thailand, these minibuses, this is kind of one you're going to get. They're pretty decent, actually. There's quite a lot of room in them. I mean, I think they've improved a lot over the years. In the old days, they used to have like a lot of broken seats and things like this. the past couple of years when I've been using them, I haven't had really many problems. So here, the tickets, guys, they're just 170 bahts. That's one good thing about when you're traveling around Thailand. The transport to places is really good, really cheap. I would say this is probably a little bit more than I'd expect to pay, in fact, because it being so close, but still you can't argue with that price. Okay, so we've just got to Nakhon Nayok. We're just this random bus stop in the middle of nowhere. So we've got to go about another 20 minutes to get to our accommodation, so I think we're just going to get a taxi here. We might explore this town on the way back, but if you wanted to go to Khao Yai National Park, especially if you're going for a few days, and it's nice to stay close by, but there's just not much to do on a night. So we're staying very close, but you might prefer to stay somewhere like Nakhon Nayok, one of the towns. I put the map up on the screen and you can just take a look at different places to stay. There are quite a number of towns here, so you could use this as a base and go to the national park if you wanted, if you prefer. Like, it's nice to stay close, but like I say, I really don't think there's going to be much going on in an evening. But we'll see anyway, so let's get a taxi. So yeah, taxi's coming in 2 minutes, really easy now with Bolt. Bolt's working fine here. Taxis takes about 20-30 minutes and it's about 150 or 200 baht, so really reasonable. Sawadee-kap. Well, the reason why we've come here, guys, is there's quite a lot of like hiking trails around the hotel we're staying at, and also there's lots of waterfalls. There's a big dam there, so it's really good to get out of the city, especially at the moment because the PM levels are quite high, like, so perfect time to get out, and it's absolutely beautiful here. We just got here. We're just staying at the Ninland Resort. Beautiful around here. So they've got like a little restaurant area, obviously people can camp as well. And the accommodations, these like little bungalows here. So I'll show you what they look like inside. So they've got this little area out here, like a little bit of a seating area. Nice view of the mountains behind there. So this is the room. We're paying just over 1,000 a night for this one. All your usual amenities, tea, coffee, small little TV there. They've got Wi-Fi. Bed over here, little table, fridge, like 1,000, like I say, so quite nice just for one night. So we're out and we're off. So first up, we're going to go to, there's a little dam, probably about 15 minutes away from here. So we're going to go there. And then we're going to kind of like circle around, hit some sites around this area. But it's so amazing. Let me show you. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I love getting into the countryside in Thailand. You can actually just see the dam over there, just behind this building. Can't see it very well. This is going to be nice. So around here, guys, you've got a few different little homestays and a few guest houses. There's not really much going on. This is why I said before, if you are wanting a bit more action, particularly on an evening, consider staying in one of the towns around the park and then coming to the national park for the day. and then you can go, you know, back in the evening. So far, we've not seen any kind of restaurants. We've been walking about 10 minutes. Not really any kind of restaurants as such. Couple of guest house, homestays, that's about it so far. Okay guys, so just behind me is the Khun Prakan Chon Dam. Damn. I've been waiting all morning for that. So yeah, it looks like a really good area. Now this is the largest dam in the world. If we're talking about roller compressed concrete dams, it's the largest roller compressed concrete dam in the world. I was just saying, I don't really think I've ever visited a dam before, but it's amazing, it's huge. Now what you find is like there's a number of these dams around the Bangkok area, and what you find in particularly in wet season when there's flooding, what they'll do is they'll kind of open up some of these dams and they kind of flood some of the area, especially to protect big cities like Bangkok. If Bangkok's under threat from flooding, what they do is they tend to flood some of the area outside and protect Bangkok. This happens to quite a lot of places in Asia. In China they do this too, and it's quite interesting because it's a really contentious issue for me, I think, because imagine if you're living on that land and you've been sacrificed really to protect the big cities. I think the moral of the story is don't live next to a dam. The water's very clear around here. So we're just coming across the side of the dam now, and what we're going to do is there's a path going round the side of the dam, so we're hoping to get up there and have another view from the other side. So we're just walking around to the dam now. There's like a kind of road that leads right around. I'm thinking it's going to take 20 minutes because you never want to say anything takes longer than 20 minutes because it just seems like really far. There's a little temple over there, guys, so if you're wondering why there's all these kind of statues, often they're kind of dedicated to different kings and like religious figures. They're associated with different animals. I can't remember which king now, referred to as the fighting king. So like the rooster here, that's like to show respect to this king. I forget which king it is, I'll put it up on the screen. Look at the view. All the way up you've got like a few different viewpoints. Fantastic view. I'm thinking my revised time for this is probably 30 minutes to get to the other side of the dam. So if you're feeling energetic, it's a nice time of year though now, it's quite cool, so it's not so bad to do it. And it's the middle of the day, so still doable. Okay, so we've just been picked up by a lovely family, and that'll save us about 10 or 15 minutes more walking. But yeah, it's a really lovely view up here, guys. Recommend it. How nice Thai people. Not only did they take us all the way here, they give us a bottle of water too. I was saying, oh, I know it's okay, I don't want, but they still give you one. So nice, innit? You know, this is why we love living in Thailand. Thai people, the best. Second best, the views. Look at this. Really, really nice area to come and check out, guys. Particularly if you're here like in Thailand in like hot season, like, you know, March, April, because you really want to be getting out of the cities when it's this temperature. And somewhere like this, it's perfect to come. But also cool season here, you've got weather's good, beautiful day today. Just been taking like loads of photos and I'm just like, the sky looks amazing. No editing going on here. So you've got a bit of area to walk up here, guys. And also there's like a coffee shop here, and just in the distance there's some restaurants here. You can also get down the side on both parts as well, so it's quite a lot to explore. And you can rent these golf carts here as well. So lots to see, lots to do. So over is the top of the dam. We're going to walk over there in a second just because I think the view from there is going to be absolutely amazing. Now this is what we're talking about now, guys. Right on the top of the dam. Look at that for a view. We've just popped into the coffee shop here. This one is Khun Coffee. It's got a little bit of seating area outside, so if you wanted to have a bit of a break, beautiful view. So I really need to practice. I need to practice my Thai more because I'm not speaking as much because I'm like doing a lot of stuff for YouTube now. I'm spending less time on my trying to learn Thai. So I come in and I'm trying to order hot coffee and an iced latte, and I end up getting iced cappuccino, iced latte, and a hot coffee. You know, like it's if you start learning Thai, don't stop like I did. I did 6 months learning Thai and I got to like a level where, you know, I felt like I was making progress. And then I stopped, and since then I've just gone nowhere. Work hard and just be committed. Don't stop learning anything you're doing in life. Okay, so it is my favourite time now, lunchtime. Well, it's a bit after, it's having quite a late lunch. You know, when you're in that kind of place behind there, we're in the coffee shop and we're just like, we're there for about an hour, you know, because it's so beautiful. You just don't want to move, you know, when you find somewhere like this. But we did notice a few restaurants down here, so we're going to check these out because this is going to be another view. I'll show you now, actually. Also, here, guys, if you want, you can take boats. There's quite a few boat trips around this area. There's rafting as well, not in this place, but probably the other side of here. So there's quite a lot of activities, and it's quite a destination for like people in Bangkok, obviously, coming out here. You can get here like in an hour and a half. So ideal for like a weekend getaway. I'm looking at one of these places maybe to eat, but it seems to be just mainly coffees and like kind of snack type food here. Let's just take a look over this side. Just like incredible views everywhere you look out here, guys. Okay, so we are on our way to the next destination. Everything was closed there, so there was nothing to eat for lunch really. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna walk back sort of like towards the kind of accommodation where we're staying on this side of the dam, get something to eat, and then we're gonna go to a waterfall after that. We just got terribly excited and nearly got killed crossing this road because we've just seen a tulip field here, and I've never actually seen a tulip field in Thailand before, but it looks beautiful. So they're not actually tulips, but we're gonna have a look anyway. I think, is it carnations? I have absolutely no idea when it comes to flowers. So to enter, I think it's 40 for us, so I'm assuming it's 20 for locals. It's quite good because they've got like a lot of products from the farm here. So some tomatoes, they've got some wine, really good to get down to these places. And some strawberries too, they've got some strawberries. Really good to get down to these places and, you know, support the local businesses, because this place is quite busy, but the other ones it's very quiet. A lot of the places they kind of totally shut up. I think a lot of them are going to just open weekends. This is beautiful though, right? No idea about flowers, guys, so can't tell you anything. You might be thinking at 41 years old you might get tired of doing stuff like this, but no.